I've heard a lot of people say that your 20s will be the best years of your life, that you should enjoy them while you can. This decade is supposed to be freedom, excitement, exploration, but no one tells you about the other part. The confusion, the uncertainty, the anxiety that sits in your chest at 2 a.m. when you can't sleep because you don't know what you're doing with your life. I'm almost 23 years old, and I've never felt more lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know where I'm going. And honestly, everything just feels overwhelming. You finish university or enter the workforce, and suddenly you're expected to have it all figured out. You're supposed to be independent, responsible, self-aware. You're supposed to know who you are, what your purpose is, what makes you happy. And if you don't, it feels like you're already falling behind. The pressure is real, because the decisions you make right now, they last. They shape everything that comes after. So there's this constant voice in your head saying, don't mess this up. Make the right choice. Figure it out. Some people are lucky. They find their passion early. They know exactly what they want, and they go after it. But for the rest of us, it doesn't come that easy. There are so many options, so many paths, so many things you could be doing, and somehow that makes it even harder to choose one. Meanwhile, you scroll through Instagram and everyone else seems to have it figured out. They're traveling the world. They're making money. They're living this perfect life. And you're sitting there thinking, what am I doing wrong? You start comparing yourself to them. And that's when it gets worse. Because now you don't just feel lost. You feel like a failure. And here's the thing I realized about myself. I find it difficult to even start doing something because it's easier to avoid it. It's easier to stay comfortable. Even for this video, something I knew I would enjoy making, procrastination was my biggest enemy. It took me 3 months to start writing the script. And you know how long it actually took to finish? 2 hours. In my head, I built it up into this impossible task. I was intimidated by the work. I was scared of the outcome. But once I started, it wasn't that bad. That's what being lost feels like. You're so afraid of making the wrong move that you don't make any move at all. And it's not just about careers or goals. It's about connection too. A lot of us feel isolated at this age. You move away from your friends and family to chase something, and suddenly you're disconnected from everything you used to know. You're in a new place, surrounded by new people, and you don't feel like you belong anywhere. Relationships become temporary. People come in and out of your life. Your closest friends become strangers. And it's confusing, it's lonely. I'm going through my first breakup right now, and it's a roller coaster. One day you're fine. You're finally moving forward. The next day, you don't even want to leave your room. But I'm hoping it gets better. I have to believe it will. So what do you do when you feel this lost? How do you get through it? First, you have to accept it. You have to embrace the fact that feeling lost right now is normal. Your 20s are supposed to be confusing. This is the time of self-discovery and growth. You're not supposed to have everything figured out. Give yourself permission to explore. Try new things. Learn new skills. Meet new people. Travel if you can. With each new experience, you'll learn more about yourself. You'll learn what you like, what you don't like, what matters to you. And slowly, you'll start to get a clearer sense of purpose. If you're a procrastinator like me, imagine the potential that's sitting inside you. Imagine what could happen if you just started something. If you stayed consistent with it. This is the time you can take the most risk. You can go all in on something, and if it doesn't work, you're still young. You have time to try again. And about relationships, yes, people will come and go. That's just how life works. Everyone has their own story to write, their own problems, their own struggles, just like you. But I believe everything happens for a reason. Every person you lose touch with opens up space for someone new to come in, someone who's meant to be in this chapter of your life. Lately, I've been taking it slow. I'm starting to become hopeful again. All of these experiences, the hard ones, the confusing ones, they've helped me understand myself better. They've helped me make better decisions for tomorrow. And here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. No one really has it all figured out. Not at 23, not at 30, not at 50. We're all just learning as we go. Everyone has a different timeline, so comparing yourself to someone else's highlight reel is pointless. You're not behind, you're just on your own path. We're all just lost individuals wandering around. trying to make our daily lives as pleasant as we can. There will be heartbreaks, there will be losses. That's just life. You can't avoid the hard times, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So let go of all the expectations. Stop putting pressure on yourself to have everything figured out right now. Just live life day by day, take it slow. Be patient with yourself, try things, fail at things, learn from them, and trust that eventually the fog will start to clear. You're not lost forever. You're just finding your way.